guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen and this is Jen Restyle Fashion. I want to start out today talking about a new wig. So I am sending this one back. You guys know this was a custom unit, and I'm sending this back to my friend Tasha so that she can deep condition it, rework it, do everything that she needs to do. So I'm so glad to have this partnership with ULAHAIR, because while this is over there with her for the next couple weeks, I have a nice replacement. I've been really excited to try this one out. It is an 18-inch length, and it also has a 13.5 lace front. So right out of the box, I could tell that the quality was top tier. Inside, you get everything you need: a wig cap, styling comb, and even a silk bonnet to protect your hair. I love it when brands think through those small touches. As soon as I took the unit out, I could already see how soft and bouncy the curls were. The color is rich and vibrant. It's not overly shiny. It's just like a healthy, natural luster, that looks like it's fresh from the salon. You can see here the lace front extends from ear to ear, which means it's going to melt seamlessly into your skin and give you lots of styling flexibility. The cap construction is lightweight but secure with adjustable straps in the back so you can wear it glueless. So here I am trying it on straight out of the box, no glue, no styling, just to get a sense of the fit. Even without customizing it, you can see, the hairline looks natural. I love that it lays very flat without me doing much at all. It's a true beginner-friendly wig. You don't have to deal with the adhesives or long install times. And the curls are super bouncy. And there's a lot of fullness there, especially if you like a full head of hair. Next, I went ahead and washed the unit using some clarifying shampoo first, and then I used the Dove shampoo and conditioner. And I have to say that the hair washed beautifully. The curls bounced back. Right afterwards, I did use some flexi rods overnight and just set the hair on a styrofoam wig head. When I washed it, I brushed the conditioner through really well, just so that, the wig gets fully conditioned from the cuticle all the way down to the ends. Before putting the wig back on, I braided down my locks. I added the wig cap. So this unit is completely glueless. So I just adjusted the straps for a snug fit and placed it right on. The lace melts really easily onto the scalp. I didn't have to use any spray. Now, can you use something additional? Probably so, but I didn't feel like I needed to do that. The next thing I want to do is go in with my scissors and cut the lace. Now, I don't cut the lace straight across at the hairline. I use a little bit of a zigzag because the hair at the hairline is not placed in a straight line. It is placed sporadically along the hairline to give you a more natural look. And then when I come around the ear, I do make it so that I have like the hair can go around the back of my ear. So that does require me to cut a little bit of the hair off. I pull the lace down. I cut right around the back of my ear and end it right where the band starts that goes around to the back. And then here you go. It lays nice and flat. And when you put the strap on, the wig lays really nice and close to your head. And that's all the hair that I ended up cutting out. I love this wig. It looks great. It's bouncy, shiny. I love the extra long length, and I think it looks great. Let's go outside for a last look. All right, let's get into this week's video. We're already in it, so we're just gonna roll it back and we're gonna start from the beginning of the week. And I'm not wearing the hair in the video in the beginning, but I am gonna be wearing it towards the end while we're doing the upcycle. All right, you guys, shout out to ULAHAIR again for gifting me this great unit. I recently started hormone replacement therapy, and y'all, I'm trying to figure out why it took me so long to get there. I will tell you, I was very nervous about it because I had heard so many negative things about what could happen, and my doctor really broke it down to me. It helps that my doctor is a personal friend of mine, and she told me about some of the studies that have been done, how your family history impacts you, and all of these things that I just didn't know anything about and that my previous doctor had kind of ignored. All right, I am headed to a couple of events this evening and I'm trying to decide what to wear. So let's start with the OOTD. So this is a thrifted Zara blazer. This is actually the first time I've worn it. I don't know why I've waited so long to wear it, but I like that it has these like embroidered flowers all over. It just has one little button in the front and I like it. I threw on some Ann Taylor pants and my Cozy Island shoe. These are the stiletto pumps. I just can't say enough about how comfortable these shoes are. And Chanel makes a shoe very similar. It's got some embellishment around here, but it's made like this with this little platform and this strap around the ankle. So I don't know if the Chanels are that comfortable, but I know these from Cozy Island are comfortable and I wear them all the time. You know, I like a high heel because I like to wear pants that are long and I just feel better when I have a heel. Anyway, this was the look for today. I'm going to two events. So I'm going to a Style by Demetra. I featured her pieces at Randolph Street Market. She is a stylist and she curated a collection from LaFleur, which is a boutique in the Gold Coast. I'm gonna go and do a quick interview with her before her event begins. So I gotta like leave in like 30 minutes so I can get there early. So I'm trying to decide what to wear to that. And then I'm going to a fashion networking event. So of course, you know, I'm trying to look great there. I wanted to wear something that I made, but I'm not wedded to that. So I would love to wear this long denim duster coat. You all have seen this in a show before. I think I'm gonna do a reel on it at some point soon. But anyway, I'd like to wear this on top of whatever I wear so that I can have a piece that I made. But I'm so conflicted. I don't know if you all remember, I bought these boots last year. They are so fire. Like you gotta wear a mini skirt with them. You gotta show them off. I was thinking about wearing these boots and this Free People lace dress on top of some black satin shorts and a bodysuit. These are the black satin shorts. I don't think I've shown these to you guys yet, but they go with this dress that I got from Margarita. I'm also thinking about wearing this vintage dress that I got from Margarita at 84 Vintage. And then these little satin shorts pop out from underneath. I think that would be so flipping cute. But I also feel like the lace dress would be cute. Now with the lace dress, I was gonna wear this black bodysuit up underneath. I think I'm gonna have to try everything on to see which one works. But I do think I wanna wear that over. Now, ideally, I'd like to wear something denim, but I also wanna wear my boots. I'm gonna go walk the dogs and then I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna try on everything and see how I like it. If you've been around for a minute and you went with me on my thrift, I guess it was a crawl, but it was by myself. Well, no, I was with Was I with Tamika with it? No, 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 no. This was during the thrift crawl, the first thrift crawl that I had. And we had a really small group of participants because I only put the message out a week in advance. And I bought this top at Clothe Me Thriftique. Trying to figure out why. The shorts are from Margarita so that I have a base up underneath this sheer dress. And I'm sorry I don't have the lights on, so it might be a little dark. So I feel like I just need a plain sheer top to go up underneath this. I don't know if these pearls are gonna look right. And then these are the boots. I definitely feel like I need a sheer top and it is in storage. Overall, I like the look. I do. Let me try on the dress from Margarita. That I'm not gonna wear the bodysuit under. I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this. You know how when you put something on and then you like, that's it? Y'all, I'm loving this look right here. This is it. Now I need a belt. I do need a belt. Belt. This gives this outfit a little edge, which is what I want. I think I am gonna put a camisole up underneath it. Okay, we're gonna run the iron over it. This is it. It's a little big for me. I don't think it is as flattering, but I'm wearing it. Yep, I am wearing it tonight because I need to have on something that I made. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put brooches all over here. Let me see how this dress looks with a hat. Hang on. Okay, we gotta, oh, it ripped. When I reached my arm up, y'all, it ripped. Oh. I mean, I heard something, but I thought it was the belt rubbing up against the dress. I reached up to grab a hat off the top of my shelf. Yeah, that's what happens with vintage. This is so old. It is. And the fabric just, girl. As you can see, I changed clothes completely. I didn't have enough time to fix the sleeve. I am going to replace the sleeve, and I'm going to replace the sleeves altogether because it's just going to continue to rip. And even if I try to sew it, it's not going to look right. And I know there's hardly any light in here. Anyway, I ended up putting on the black bodysuit that I was originally going to wear with the lace dress. I've got this black modal jacket on, and then this tie skirt that I made a long time ago, and I'm so overdue. I need to make another one like soon. Anyway, still have on the boots because I am committed to the boots. Then my handbag, I'm taking this big handbag because I can put my tripod in here, my camera, everything here. It's nice and big. This is a vintage Wilson's leather bag. It's so good. It's so good. So I'm gonna grab some business cards, put you guys in here, and then we're gonna head out to LaFleur. I'm gonna put on some lipstick. I did a no makeup look because I don't care. It's just too much going on. All right. Okay. See ya. I'm going to take a few minutes just to look through what Demetra has curated for tonight. Love these pieces because they resemble a lot of what is in my closet. So these beautiful black slacks, these are gorgeous. They remind me of a pair of that I have from Zara. So these are really nice. This sweater is beautiful. It like buttons down the back. I almost started to wear a jacket that buttoned down the back, but this is really nice. So I was gonna try to give you guys some idea of the prices, but there are no prices on there. So you know what that means. This is a beautiful green sweater with like little specks in it. I'll pull it up to the screen so you can see. I really love this color. You know, that's one of my favorite colors. These pants are just awesome. They're like a twill, but they've got a little bit of a stretch to them. And again, no price on there. I'm trying to get an idea of what things cost. This is a beautiful gray dress. It zips up the back. It's belted. It really has a very vintage theme to it. This vest, I feel like falls right into that gray little beige color. It's like, to me, this is a staple as well. And I am going to take you back to the dressing rooms because Demetra talked about the experience that you would have. I want to take you back there so you can see the dressing rooms and just what it feels like to be enveloped in like a luxury shopping experience. Okay, so let's go. Pockets. It's got pockets.
Pockets. The front, the back. I mean, this is nice.
That is
such a classic.
That is.
I can totally.
And I see it comes in a print too.
Yes.
Oh. So I met up with my friend. Well, I didn't actually meet up with her. We ended up at the same spot. This is Mia. She goes by Mia the Maker on IG. And she's also a seamstress. So she and I started going through all of these pieces that were hanging. We started looking at the hems, looking at the linings. We were critiquing the whole line, y'all. It was so funny because that's what seamstresses do. We compare and contrast to see what kind of workmanship goes into it. Could you blame us? Feeling like this jacket isn't lined either. It's like, I mean, and the finishings are great, but part of the reason you line is to protect the fiber so that it lasts longer. I'm like, come on now. Are they real pockets? Or are they faux pockets? Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Look at us. Not us in here dissecting the seams, looking at the French seams, and yeah.
It's actually really nice.
This is pretty. I like this. I think, does she have this on? I feel like this is the blouse she's wearing.
Okay. It's just not an ordinary button-up.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So thank you. Fell in love with the quality. And for me, like, that's longevity of clothing.
Then afterwards, I headed over to, I'm sorry, I don't even remember the name of the spot. I was so disappointed in this little networking session. I think I talk about it a little bit later in the video, but the person who organized it never showed up. There was nothing. I mean, you just stood around, bought drinks, and that was it. So I didn't stay long. I did get a cocktail, and then I was out. It's the next day. I have a crap load to do today. But first, Fenty. Because I have so many Fenty lip glosses, not just in my bag, but also that I got from YouTube that we haven't had a chance to try yet. This is one of my favorites, and I can't even see the name of it, but I will pop it up on the screen. Going with my liner. It's so old, but it is the best color. Chestnut, it is the best liner. All right, so we've got a pretty hectic weekend ahead. Today, I'm going to finish cleaning out the studio. Take you all over there so you can see what it looks like now. 5 years later, we had a good run. Finished getting the stuff out of there. Drop things off at Goodwill. I do have to go pick up my prescription. We're gonna talk about health in a separate video. It's coming. I have so much to share with you all. I need to go and return these Amazon purchases. Let me show you something. I bought these lovely sorrels in black. Y'all, I like them, I just don't love them. And I'm concerned that I won't get my wear out of them. But they are amazing shoes. They're so comfortable. Salmon color ones, I literally wear those all the time. But I just don't know that I will get my wear out of these. So I think I'm gonna send them back. They were such a good deal. These things normally run like $160, $175. And I got them for $70. If you like them, I strongly recommend buying them because they are, when I tell you they are next level comfort, they are next level comfort. No rubbing. They're soft but firm. You get a lift, which I love because I get a lift without wearing a heel. Okay, let's go run some errands. I'm really trying hard not to tear up. I had such high hopes for this space. I really, really wanted, and it's so crazy. I have wanted to have a space for so long, and I think I finally realized or come to the conclusion that that's just not for me. That's not what I'm supposed to have. You know, sometimes you just have to realize what's for you and what's not. A little story. When I was married, I met a woman who was a seamstress. She was probably my age, maybe a little bit older at the time. And I guess I was like 22, 23. She had a little storefront. She and I met, we talked. I was so excited because she wanted to partner with me. We would have this space together. We would both be sewing. We would, I would take over her clientele when she got tired and decided she didn't want to do it anymore. And I was so looking forward to that. Did not have the support of my husband at the time. Someone busted the window one night into the shop. Her family came and moved all her stuff out, and everything that was left in there was mine. And when I told my husband, I was like, somebody broke in the shop. I got to get the windows boarded up, blah, blah, blah. He was just like, you should just move out of there. Like, why would you stay? And I was like, because this is my dream. Got the place boarded up, started trying to make some improvements. The landlord tripled the rent on me because she was no longer there. So my husband gladly brought his truck over, got all my stuff, loaded it up, and that was it. I was so sad. Obviously, this time was a little different, and Sherry and I really tried to make this space something that we could use. I was having half, she was having half, and as her business started to grow, it just took up a lot. And we started using this place as storage, not as a studio. We had some events here. I mean, it's a great space, y'all. I could totally see beautiful peach walls with something written on it, some beautiful couches, racks of clothing. I could just see it. And sometimes I think, Jen, you should just step out on faith. And sometimes I'm like, Jen, you love to travel. You love to do all of the things. I don't know, maybe someday it'll be for me. But today, it's not. And today we are closing down shop. So I have 2 bins left that I need to take to my storage unit. Sherry's gotten most of her stuff out. I'm gonna take some of the garbage down. And that's it, y'all. But anyway, that's it. I don't mean to have a sob story for you guys, but that's kind of what was on my mind today. And I'm in my feelings right now. I'm in my feelings. The filming that you saw when I was preparing for the shows in New York, for New York Fashion Week, for Brooklyn Fashion Week, for Atlanta Fashion Week, most of that was filmed here because we have such great lighting here. I don't know how people do it. I mean, I guess, you know, they quit their jobs and they just do it. I'm not there yet. So until that point, I'm here. Thank you for indulging me for 7 minutes and 24 seconds. All right, y'all. Let's go drop this carload of stuff off at Goodwill. Hey guys, so after I finished sulking and finished running my errands, I came home and made this salad. I grilled some salmon a couple days ago. I've got spinach, spring mix, some cucumbers, tomatoes, a little, I think that's it, cucumbers, lettuce, tomatoes. So this is my dinner for tonight. It really does look good. The camera doesn't make it look great, but it is really tasty. So I'm gonna take a little while and eat. I do have to edit a couple of videos, although I am way ahead. I wanna try to get like 2 weeks ahead so that I can work on some projects for you guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to interview another woman-owned business, resale shop. And then Sunday, based on what you guys tell me in the comments, I'm going to put a post out tonight. If you guys would rather me do an Upcycle live or would you rather me go thrifting live? I think I already know the answer, but I want to hear it from you guys anyway. So I'm getting ready to make that post, finish my salad, and then how about I just see you in the morning? You won't see the interview, but you'll at least see the location because the interviews that I'm doing are quick, but then the visits to the store go into my vlogs. All right, you guys, see you in the morning. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I am headed out for a run. I haven't been motivated or had the energy or desire or anything to get up in the morning and go run. It's always been a challenge for me, even though I ran all those races and did all those things. Oh, this is simple. Just get up and go. I would either have to be running with a group or like the race was coming, and if I didn't run, I was going to have hell to pay. But lately I've been feeling like, you know, I want to actually run and I want to get back to some kind of races like 5Ks and 10Ks. Nothing really much more than that, but I do want to kind of get back into that. So anyway, I'm going out for a run today. I'm wearing this Lululemon jacket. I will link it below. It's a really nice one. This is nice. It's got like 2 layers here where I have the thumb hole and then the cuff that comes over. It's got some reflective qualities. It's also got a hood and then it zips up like that to keep. One thing I hate is to be out in the cold and the wind gets around my face, down my neck. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. So I have on a turtleneck as well. Now it's not that cold outside, but it's windy. So it's like 47 degrees. All right, I'm going for this run. We're just doing 3 miles today. I'm going to walk a little, run a little. I'm going to use the Peloton app, and I got to find my earbuds. I got some new earbuds I'm going to share with you guys a little later. Oh, the pants, the running leggings these are compression leggings, and they are the CWX. These are super old, but they do the trick. All right, I'll see y'all when we get back. Went out for a 3-mile run. I've been trying to get my runs in more regularly. I know that it's super important for me to bring back regular exercise. It's just, I haven't prioritized it. And being so busy sewing, I determined that, sewing and getting prepared for these shows is really not great for my health because I sit a lot and I don't really get up and move. Anyway, I am back on my daily smoothies. I'm doing some kind of green, whether it's Swiss chard, spinach, arugula. I'm also using a banana and avocado to make it a little more creamy. I use this thorn. It is a fiber blend that my doctor told me to use. I also use a superfood mix as well. I use a little fruit and a little bit of oat milk, some water, and a little splash of juice. And I usually put a lemon, parsley, cilantro, and an apple in there as well. I recently got my blood work results back, and you guys, it was not good. A lot of it is due to heredity. So there's some stuff that I just can't do anything about. You know, you guys know that I have been running for the last like 15 years. I used to work out really regularly as far as lifting weights and things like that. And even through all of that, I still had high cholesterol. I still developed high blood pressure. So my doctor and I are working through several things right now. I'm working on changing my diet. I'm on so many darn supplements. It just doesn't even make any sense. We're going to talk about those a little later, not in this episode, but I am trying to focus better overall. You will see in the next several videos where I am really taking the time to do things in my life that are going to benefit me holistically. And I just feel like this is something that I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to prioritize it if I want to try to live beyond 75. You know, right now I'm looking at 20 more years left of life. Not to sound morbid or anything, but I'd like to have 30. You know, I'd like to live till 90. I think that'd be pretty cool. Don't you think? All right. Anyway, just trying to do better. And I want to share with you guys some of what I am incorporating into my lifestyle. And you guys stay tuned for the full video where I highlight these women-owned businesses in fashion. So they span the gamut from resale shops to organizing fashion shows to promoting fashion, to vintage and consignment shops, you name it, all of that. So I've been making my rounds. Yeah. All right. And I'm wearing my hair down today. I'm going to let it breathe. It hasn't been out for a while. And I want to wear a cute hat today. So I'm going to let it hang. So see ya when we get in the car. All right. I am ready. I have on... you know what? I'm going to do OOTD once we get to the spot. I need to put the setting spray on my makeup. I did a really, really light beat, but I don't want to mess it up. I need to find some shoes. We are late. It takes 30 minutes to get there, and it is 10:20, and I'm supposed to be there by 11. So let's go. Happy Saturday. All right, so Saturdays are for thrifting, right? Well, today I am going to visit a new thrift store that I have never been to before. In December, I'm doing a series, or I'll be posting a series on women-owned resale, thrift, fashion businesses across the Chicagoland area. And so today I'm going to visit one, but let me show you my OOTD. So I have this thrifted military jacket that I cut off. I adorned it with some brooches. I have a little tank top underneath and jeans that also have brooches. And the boots are from Cozy Island. If you hop over to my YouTube channel tomorrow, you'll see my partnership with Cozy Island. And then I also have my bag from a Plum Vintage, and we're ready to go. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Follow along. We are visiting Kinfolk Consignment, which I thought was such a cute little store. I shouldn't say little because the store is actually really big. But she has booths that people can rent and put their pieces in. Saturday morning, they're supposed to come in and get their booths together, clean them up, get them organized, do some marketing around it. And then the rest of the day, people come in and shop. I mean, they shop during the week, but Saturday's the designated day. So today I visited with her. I did my interview already, and now I am just shopping to see what she has available. I'd encourage you all to follow her over on Instagram. If you're in the Broadview, Illinois area, or just in Chicago, I mean, it's only a 30-minute drive. I would encourage you to stop by if you want to see just a mix of different styles and different sizes. I thought it was really great because there were some plus sizes there. There were some small sizes there. There were some big shoe sizes there. There were small shoes, jewelry, you name it. So much that she has to offer from all of these different vendors. And the front of her store has mostly her own pieces. So it really works out really well. And I walked away with a couple things that we're going to talk about in my upcoming collective haul. Because y'all, I have so much stuff that I need to show you. But yeah, stop over and see Nikki over at Kinfolk Vintage. All right, once I wrapped up at Kinfolk Vintage, I had such a fun time there, by the way, trying on so many things, and Nikki was so sweet. After I was done at Nikki's Kinfolk consignment, I headed home and just needed to kind of spend the day decompressing and resting. The next day, we got up and we had a live where I talked to you guys while I was at Goodwill. This is the one on Grand Avenue. And, you know, this one will always hold a special place in my heart because this is where I did the WGN special. But anyway, you guys were on with me while I was picking out suits that I could use to upcycle. So my campaign this month with Goodwill is upcycling something into something else. And basically I am looking for a suit that I can break down and put back together in true fashion, in true Jen Restyle fashion. So I love this because this really speaks to what I do. I mean, I do a lot of thrifting, but I do a lot of thrifting so that I can upcycle. And you guys don't really see a whole lot of that. You guys see me thrifting for fashion and things to wear, which is also cool. But this really speaks to the heart of what I do. And so I was really excited to take you guys along with me. And let's go thrifting for this upcycle. In there, I like that. I was looking for a full-on suit, but and this black pinstripe one. Joseph A. Bank, $12 for both. Let's see. Let's try the jacket on and see if we like it. That's nice. It is nice. And it fits. Okay. What I like about this is the lining color. Aren't lined though. And the price is good on here. So I think this would be a nice suit that I could just wear. Pants I'm not fully sold on. I don't know why they just don't make the pants straight down, like straight. The taper is just not. All right, so I am taking pictures of some of the other items that I'm finding. I'm not gonna get this jacket, but I just thought I like that idea. It could have gone somewhere. I think we have finally made a decision. So I think I am gonna get this suit since it's only 12 bucks. And that kind of stays within my price range. So I think we're gonna stick with that. I think we're gonna pass on this one, although, yeah, I think we're gonna pass on this one. Okay. All right, and then we grabbed these pants, but didn't have a top to go with it, so we'll put those back. The texture in here, I like this. I think these two could be good. This one is a no-go. This and this, not quite the same. As I'm thinking about the upcycle and what it's going to look like, the fabrics have to be like the same weight, and these will go together pretty good. And then these have pants, so that's good. We're on the fence about that one. Well, we left the store on Grand and we popped over to the store in West Loop. And I wish I had started here. You guys know this is my favorite store. The store in West Loop, although it is small, it is always crowded. And if you don't get there as soon as it opens up, you don't know what you're gonna get. But you guys, everything I was looking for was at this store. Like, I saw 2 or 3 men's blazers that were just fire. I saw some great ties. I think I ended up buying like 3 or 4 ties. You guys are going to see the haul later. But I also went live with the members only while I was here on Washington. I think I went live twice. So anyway, if you're part of the members only, then you all saw some of the goodies over there. And at some point, the haul will be over here. I may have to include it in my collective haul. But anyway, suffice to say, West Loop, always on point. I got home, and again, I just needed to kind of decompress. I stayed at the thrift store for 3 hours. I ended up walking away with a few pieces, stayed under my budget. Well, I went over my budget, $7, but at the end of the day, yeah, I got what I needed and I'm ready to go. And it was such a beautiful day outside. It was like maybe 68, 69 degrees, almost 70. The sun was out. I have already broken down everything on my balcony. I had already stacked my little couches on top of each other. I don't have the padding for it, but I was like, you know what? I don't even care. Me and the dogs, we're going outside. I'm going to grab a blanket and we're going to just enjoy some of this fresh air before we get started working. Hey, y'all. Yes, we are going into this next upcycle with new hair, bouncy. We love the curls. The lace front is looking good. Yes. Okay, got my dress form here. I am ready to just get into this upcycle. Now, this isn't the upcycle that I'm doing for Goodwill because I had to drop all that stuff off at the cleaners. I won't have it back until tomorrow. So we're going to work on something else in the meantime and in between time. So let me go get the blazers that have already been washed or dry cleaned or what have you. And we're going to put it on here and we're going to test a few things out. If I love them, great. If I don't, I won't feel bad. You know, kind of is what it is. Be right back. I have is this thrifted vest, which I love. I want to wear this up underneath something, but I also want to do a little patchwork on it. Okay. Here's another jacket. This is vintage Marshall Fields. I have been dying to cut into this, but I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I'm a little more certain now. Okay. We've got this kind of tweed back rack blazer. See the texture in there. And then we have this John Henry pure wool. Love this one because I feel like I can get out of this like blue contrast. I think will be really nice with that. And then this one, which is absolutely stunning, has satin lapels and it's got like a blue tweed. And I've been dying to cut into this one as well. I think that this will go so well with my black satin pants. I think this will totally be a look. And I think I want this to be kind of a half jacket. So, hey, you know what? Just cut it. Let's start with this. 3 blazers, put them on the floor, and then I had no inspiration, 0. So I went and I made myself some breakfast. A couple pieces of toast. I scrambled some spinach, some eggs, some mushrooms, and I watched YouTube. Now I was ready to really get into this project. All right. I knew that I wanted to crop both jackets. So I started out by just cutting off the brown jacket right underneath the underarms and then cutting that jacket in half. At that point, I was like, okay, we're going to do some patchworky kind of maybe like gray on one side, brown on the other. We're going to separate the pieces, sew them back together. The whole, you know, this is something that I really love to do. I love to mix and match pieces. So I had to decide where I was going to cut the jackets because I didn't want to interfere with the pockets. I wanted to keep the buttons intact because I was going to move those around. And so as you can see here, I'm starting to just cut everything in half so that we can go brown, gray, brown, gray, brown, gray, alternating all the way down on opposite sides. So I'm switching up the sides and I continue to cut all the way down. Now the vision is coming to me. It just takes me time to start getting this stuff in my head. Like I see something, I get inspiration, and then I start working on it, and then it becomes something else. So anyway, I pinned the pieces together to see what was going to work. Now, when I tried both jackets on, they both fit very well. So I knew that they would fit together very well with a little overlap here and there. So to make sure that things were going to meet up, you know, just right, I started in the front and worked my way to the back. That way I could take up the slack in the back and I wouldn't have to worry about the front looking weird. So it worked out great, went to the sewing machine, and I stitched right on top of the jacket. I wanted to have that kind of unfinished, kind of like, you know, very patchworky, kind of vintagey, old and tattered type look, but still with some structure. So as you can see here in the back, we had to do a little overlapping. There were some areas that were a little larger than the other. The gray jacket, the gray plaid jacket, was definitely a little bit larger, just a tad larger than the brown jacket. Okay, now that we've got it sewn up, let's look at it with me wearing it.
So I feel like the jacket not only needs some darts, some darts. So I flipped it over on the wrong side and I pinned it so that I could get a little shape and a little something back here. But I also feel like it needs some zhuzh. It just needs zhuzh. You know, you ever needed some zhuzh? So I just grabbed a tie and I'm gonna make these little tie thingies. I'm gonna put one here that's gonna look like a kerchief. And then I'm gonna take another one and I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna put another one here and I'm gonna put them all over. And that's gonna be my zhuzh because I feel like this is so plain and it's not saying anything. So like I'm gonna make a little one right here. I'm gonna do a little different. That's actually nice. Maybe that's what it needs. Maybe I do 3 ties back this way. Tie them off the back. And the last one is here. Okay, we're gonna start with the little pops of tie. I'm gonna look for another tie that has a similar colorway that kind of blends with the jacket. I don't want anything to really pop, but yeah. I think I'm gonna do either something right here on the lapel, like that. And then you do another thing like right here, and then another one right here, and then another one like on the sleeve, this a little smaller, one at the bottom, a couple on the back. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, I think that's what it is. Hey guys, editing Jen here. I realized as I was editing the last part of this video that we were already at an hour. Sorry, there's a lot going on this past week. In addition to the lifestyle changes that I've been making, the nutritional changes that I've been making, you know, there's this piece about HRT. I had been so hesitant about HRT for so long because I was so afraid of what could happen. I had conversation after conversation with my doctor, and she explained to me about the different studies that have been done, the different advancements, the different dosages, you know, what your family history has to do with the possibility of, you know, different side effects and things like that. I was concerned about the side effects. I just had all this anxiety that I didn't want to take that step. And then even when I approached it with my previous doctor, she just kind of was like, nah, I don't think you're ready for that right now. You guys, I suffered for years. And when I say years, a good 6 years, just really battling, not understanding what's going on, physical changes going on, mental changes going on, nobody really to tell me one way or the other. So fast forward to now, my doctor, who is a personal friend of mine, just gave me the whole 411. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to see what difference this makes. Just like me locking my hair, I could just kick myself for waiting so long to do this. Now, again, it's not for everyone. You've heard me and Tammy talk about this. She is unable to take HRT, so she's trying to go a more natural, holistic way. And I did that for a while, but that didn't solve what I was going through. And so now I'm in a place where I'm on a very low dose. And I can tell you for the last 2 weeks, I actually have started feeling like myself. So a couple things that I've noticed that's different. I'm sleeping through the night. Hot flashes, they've completely stopped. I'll just say they are not happening anymore. And that blows my mind. The fogginess, the brain fog, I think I was pretty much past that, but the fatigue and just the way my body was feeling, I thought there was something wrong with me. Like I went in and I asked to get all these tests because I was like, something's got to be wrong. Maybe I have some kind of, I don't know, disease or something's going on in my body. Maybe something going on in my blood. Like there were so many concerns, and it's menopause. It literally turned my life upside down. Now I feel so good. I feel like I'm in such a better place. And it's only been a couple of weeks. By the time you're seeing this video, it's probably been a month. It is life-changing. And I had friends that told me it was life-changing, but I didn't listen to them because people say things and they don't, maybe it's not always the truth. So anyway, I just wanted to pop in because I was sitting at the sewing machine in this part of the video, talking to you guys about this project and what I was working on. And I thought, this video is getting really long. Let me share with you where I'm at on this. And we're going to talk about this going forward, here and there throughout my videos through the rest of the year. I'm going to let you guys know what my experience is like. And if I experience any issues or any side effects that, really kind of make me feel like, oh my goodness, maybe I need to rethink this. But I'll be honest, my doctor told me that this may help stabilize a lot of things that they saw in my blood work. And I'm very interested in coming back to her in 90 days and seeing what changes have happened. And again, I'm on a very low dose. I'm also taking progesterone. So we're going to see, how that changes things as well. With the diet, the exercise, and this little extra nudge, I think I'm going to start feeling a lot better. And that just makes me feel really happy. So anyway, I hope that helped. I know this has nothing to do with upcycling, but I did want to share with you guys the upcycle. I promise this video is going live on Thursday. The upcycle will go live on Sunday. So you'll get to see the finished product, and then you'll get to see what happened during the week and what happened when I wore the upcycle. And then we're gonna get started on the upcycle that I'm doing for Goodwill as well. So, all right, you guys, have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, take care. Jax, you want to say hi to the people? Wants to say hi because Jinx is always the baby that says hi. There's my Jaxie poo. This little old man, in 5 months, he'll be 14. And right now he doesn't look like it, but this dude, full of energy. We love it.
He just had a bath. He went to the groomers and he still smells like powder. All right, you guys, see you later.